Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. PDP to Buhari. It is shameful you are still reeling out empty promises after initial failure. Hey, oh my gosh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very warm, big thank you to you for your continuous support. We truly, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being there. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. It's Muhammadu Buhari. It's Muhammadu Buhari. I tell you what, growing up, I didn't really get to know the kind of person he is, but when he started trying to contest, our parents started telling us, oh, he ruled in the 80s, and he was not a very good person. Yeah, like, to make it very mild, he was not a very good person. He did not quite lead well. He stopped a lot of good things that the British left. Opportunity for Nigerians to be able, to have a better life. Some of the culture that they left, he was one of those people who stopped them, and is sorry to use the word, but like a tyrant, someone who comes with dictatorship, and someone who is very rigid, very religious, rather wants to make people be what he wants at all cost, you know. But guess what? He coming into governance, he tried a few times to campaign for presidency and failed woefully. And so we heard of the merger. Apple Media, we produced a video to that effect. Please go to our page, Apple Media, and see for yourself some of the things that the person of Shiwaju Bola Tinubu did, how he enhanced and deceived Nigerians, and he wants to come again. That's what we call politicians. Yes, politicians, they don't mean well. Most of them don't mean well for the people. So what they come to do most times is lies. Yes, they tell a lot of lies. Yes, and they just want to they craft it so nicely that people fall for the lies. Yes. So these are some of the things that happen. Okay, so Nigerians were thoroughly deceived to believing that Buhari was a man of everyone. And long story short, his administration has been accomplished with a lot of failure. The opposition party, PDP, is telling them to their face, come on, Buhari, you are still rolling out a lot of promises. Security failed worse than ever before, than it has ever been in the history of Nigeria. Failure. And yet you are still rolling out promises. Seriously? Let's get on to the news and get all the details. People Democratic Party to Buhari. It is shameful you are still rolling out empty promises after initial failure. The People Democratic Party, PDP, has mocked President Muhammadu Buhari for making more promises to Nigerians, despite not being able to fulfill the ones he made in 2015 until date. Buhari, after emerging as president in 2015, had promised Nigerians he would address the issue of insecurity. My God, people died even last night, sorry to say. Economic corruption in the country. His government is the worst, if there's any other word for corruption, is Buhari's government, where stealing is the order of the day. These issues are still major problem facing the country. More than 5 years after Buhari made the promise, people die every day. Corruption revealing in Buhari's government like a big deal. The economy, worse off. On Tuesday, again, Buhari, while releasing letter of condolence for ambassadors, high commissioners of 8 countries at the State House, listed 9 things he assures that his government must achieve by 2023 when his tenure will end. Responding to the latest promise by Muhammadu Buhari, the People Democratic Party, in a statement by his National Publicity Secretary, Kola, on Wednesday, berated President Muhammadu Buhari and his handler. The party said that the fresh promise rolled out by members of the international community were intended to cover the failure of his administration. Why is he making more promises? The party described as tragic that President Muhammadu Buhari, who can no longer face Nigerians due to his unfulfilled promises, seek a face-saving measure by presenting yet a fresh list of various agenda to foreigners, making it look like the government is succeeding. Listen, everyone. Buhari's government has failed and continue to fail Nigeria. Please come and take a consensus and see what is going on in Nigeria. The statement needs in details. It is embarrassing that after 5 years in office, Muhammadu Buhari is still campaigning, it's still in the campaigning mood, rolling out empty promises at a time other world leaders are showcasing their achievements. A development that further confirm his administration had nothing to show for the last 5 years. The world needs to be reminded that President Muhammadu Buhari and his party, the All Progressive Congress, packaged a liturgy of failed promises with which they swelled Nigerians in 2015, only to come up into office. They really had no agenda in the first place. There was nothing to present to Nigerians. Of a truth, guys, before I continue with the news, I just want to let you understand. I was explaining initially to you that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu did. One of the things he did was that he hired a consultant, okay? Now, the work of this consultant was to reface, package Muhammadu Buhari. Now, Nigerians in their right mind will not have anything to do with Muhammadu Buhari. But guess what? The work of the consultant, they are people who have studied human behavior, knows how to manipulate human behavior. You know, when we say actors and actresses, yes. So somebody does not love somebody, does not even like the person, but we kiss the person with such a passion and you'll be wondering, oh, they are so in love. Don't be deceived. It's called an act, in quotes and unquote. So this is what these people do. They came and they packaged Muhammadu Buhari. One of the ways, physically speaking, was to make him dress in the regions of the nation of Nigeria, the Yoruba, the Igbo, the Hausa, to make him look like a family man, somebody who cares for family. His wife was part of the packaging, his children. So see, Nigerians, don't be deceived. Don't be fooled. Okay? You can see in this administration, Boko Haram are being, celebrated. They call them repentant. Why a woman? I don't know whatever ensued between her and her husband. They have a little baby. Okay? Do you know she was sentenced to death, by the way? They did not care about the baby. One of the parents is dead already. They did not care about the babies, about the baby they had. They said, but Boko Haram that has killed thousands of Nigerians, if not going to millions, yes, are rehabilitated. Can this woman not be rehabilitated? See, Nigerians, if we are to look into the history of what is going on, a whole day will not be enough to articulate what is happening in this administration. Anyway, guys, it is what it is. Muhammadu Buhari's government has failed Nigerians. Tell us what you think. Leave us a comment. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.